fizz. No, I'm starting to check expiration dates now because I feel like everything I pick up be expired. And why is that? And why is that? And why is that? The giveaway is gonna happen in class. But speaking it into existence, I love that. I love that. I feel like nobody gonna choose to hang out with me. And if somebody hang out, like, what y'all want to do? Like, okay, let me tell you what I would want to do. And what about if a man win? I feel like we can still hang out. No? Oh, that's weird. Y'all think that's weird? Y'all think that's kind of weird? Hey, YouTube. What giveaway? So, I feel like I need to wake up all the way. So in my next content creation classes for the month of October, I'm having two in October. October 5th and October something, 20 something is in my bio. Um at the end of class, I'm gonna call on one person, like very random, and you get to choose one or two things. You either get to choose to spend the day with me, and I'll like take you out. We're gonna go out to dinner. I'll get your nails done. You know, really cutesy. We could just bond. Like, let's just bond and have a great day together. Or, of course, somebody may win, and they probably like really far. You could choose, and I'll give you $1,000. I mean, even if you close, you don't have to choose to hang out with me. And I won't be offended. It's okay. Hell, bills is due. Just be like, Fred, I love you, but you could send 1,000 my way. I did this before. I don't know if y'all remember it, but yeah, $1,000 to definitely get some bills paid, honey. Um, you spending the night with me? Oh no, coochie wasn't a part of the plan. Sorry, that wasn't a part of it. We're gonna have a good time. Like, if the winner, I'm choosing two winners from each class, and once you purchase a ticket to the content class, you automatically enter it. Uh, you know what? I don't want to say what I don't like because I don't want other content creators to think like, oh, there she go knocking our hustle. But fuck them anyway. I don't like when people do like a general giveaway, like, oh, purchase this ticket for a giveaway, and then like, bitch, what do I get if I don't win? Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. So that's why it's people who you're gonna, regardless of what you're winning, like, you're gonna have a content class. I'm gonna teach you how to get money on social media. Like, you're gonna secure a bag anyway. I don't like when people just like, oh, join my giveaway. Bitch, you think, what's the odds? Like, what are the odds? And I'm not knocking no other content creation hustle, but I'm just saying, I don't like that. That ain't for me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Love the hat. Thank you. I got so many of these hats from Shein and Amazon. What if we just want to hang with you? What you mean, like if you win and you just like want to hang with me like that? Like that, like that? Oh, you mean do you have to win to hang with me? No. No. But I know that I'm an influencer, and I thank you, beautiful. I know that I'm an influencer, but I'm just like any other human. I'm just like this is the standards I want people to hold me to. Hold me to the same standards that you hold anybody else to. Where people are just like, people email me, they like, hey Jazz, meet me at the J train, Kosciuszko Street. Come to my house and let's chill. And then you want to stick Skittles in my ass. Because why? Because I'm an influencer, I'm no different from anybody. I'm no different. Like, would you get an email from a stranger that say, "Hey, come meet me," and would you just do it? Like, no. Mm-mm. What I did do a couple years ago, I was at BBQs like maybe 5 years ago, and I was just like, "Hey, I'm at BBQs, pull up." And the ladies that pulled up, we all still like chit chat to this day. And I did go out with somebody last week. Hi, Sherelle. Hey, boo. Um, yes, my boo pulled up on me from Jersey. But she was also one of my mentees because I have a mentorship program where I take on people I don't want to say take on people because it's not something you could apply for. It's something that I have to prove you for. And I take you on for 4 weeks and we really like get to it. Like we get to it. Okay. We really do that. Do you still have the doggy bag? Yeah, you could come get it. So we get to it, right? And after the mentorship was over, she was just like, Jazz, we should be friends. Like, I love you. And then she pulled up on me the other day and we went to a restaurant. We ate. We had fun. We had a time. She was a vibe. She was a vibe. I love people who like they a time. Like, and then some of us are lesbians and can't help it. I hope people don't get that from me. Like, just because I'm a lesbian don't mean that I want you. I want first of all, I have the best stud hands down. You weird as fuck. You're weirder, buddy. You're watching me and you're a whole grown man. You should be paying attention to your wife somewhere. But anywho, because I'm a lesbian, absolutely don't mean I want you. I don't like feminine women. In no way, shape, or form. I don't like feminine women. And I'm in a happy, loving relationship. But a good stud, a fine stud, social worker babe, barber babe. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I want to do a meet and greet. A meet and greet sounds really, really fun. But I get overstimulated really quickly. No, I'm serious. I get really overstimulated really fast. I can't even do clubs. Like, I can't see me going to a club because it's too many people. They yelling. They standing on chairs with their shoes on. They yelling out gang gang. Like, it's too overstimulating for me. It's too many people around me. It's too much going on. I don't like it. Where's my YouTube is the only platform that I have a mod on, but I don't know. He's probably not here today. Ugh, I don't have time for this. I don't have time. Y'all got to just ignore people. I don't want y'all to respond to people because y'all don't see me responding to people. And believe it or not, YouTube is the only platform I go through this on. Like, of course, it's human. Like, every platform will have people that pop their shit. But YouTube, oh my God. Soon as I go live, and it be men. It be men. I don't know why men are, first of all, they're so offended that I'm a lesbian. Sorry, I don't want your little crumbled up smelly balls. Like, and remind you, I have nothing against men. I think men are amazing. I always acknowledge a fine ass nigga in a heartbeat. I'm gay. I'm not blind. Niggas is cute. But it's something about a man when they see a lesbian, it drives them crazy. Like, it drives them crazy. Don't be slow, Michael. Nobody's deleting nothing. It's called blocking y'all. But it's only on YouTube. But guess what? YouTube pays so good. So I just be letting y'all yap, yap, yap. Yep, yep, yep. It's just the men, I do block them when they want my attention so bad. So that's what you see me doing. It's just like I'm just blocking them. Um, do you miss dick, Jasmine? Well, no, because if I want it, I can get it at any time. They come in all different shapes and colors. They got some that have a pulse, some without pulses. If I missed it, I will be with it. It's very much available. I have nothing against it. I'm for it. I don't want it. I like titties. It's kind of my preference. And I like them when they're attached to the girls that look like little boys. The ones that look like the boys. You know the ones that look like the boys? I like the ones that look like the boys. Um, they tried to test you as idiotic. Yeah, I don't pay people no attention. Some grown man just cursed me out this morning. I was just like, okay, have a good day. Fuck. Like, what y'all want me to say? You gotta remember, I'm one person and I deal with thousands upon thousands of people a day. But then when you see your check, you just be like, all right, this is how to math in my head. This is how it work, right? So, Jasmine, do you want to go work a 9 to 5 and make a certain amount of money and deal with coworkers and deal with a boss and travel, then travel back home and do the same thing all over again and for a paycheck? Or do you want people to curse you out and say whatever they want to say out their mouth. You don't have to interact with them because they're through a screen, and you make over 100K a month. Pick your battles, and I've picked my battle. I've picked my battle. Remind you, you can block these people. You ain't got to. You don't even know if these are real people. They could be AI for all you know. And you make it over 100K a month. Pick your battle. So I've picked my battle. I've picked my. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Am I a stud? Of course. If you want me to be, of course. I'm a real nigga. Period. Which platform is better to you and why I'm ranking? I think all platforms are great. That's what makes me a little different from other people. They tried to pull me into an argument this morning. I said, hold on, internet. The internet will try to get, so apparently two content creators, I'm not going to say their names. One, I don't know who the fuck she is because I don't even consume social media to know who people are. And then the other content creator, y'all know this lady. And they're arguing, and then the internet, the comment section pulled my name into it to say, so just Jazzy, don't you see what's first? Don't add me in this. I don't do drama, honey. I don't care what nobody tell you. You let other content creators tell you drama sells. Drama is how you get views. Drama will make you alive for the moment. It's going to get you views for the moment. You going to get a little traction for the moment. But after that, it's going to die down and you're going to die down as well. When people get on the internet and they do that whole like, my husband cheating on me and blah, 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 blah. It's cute for all the 10 minutes. After that, what's next? Because you become numb. You become used to it. You just... It's the norm now. Like, you ever had a friend that keep coming to you telling you crying about the same nigga over and over and over, and after a while you just like, girl, you like it, so just stay and just stop telling me about it. I'm sorry, let me read y'all comments. Can you teach me, please? Adopt me for a few weeks. Oh god, you want me to adopt you? Hey love, when is the next class? October 5th. I love when people are so comfortable in their own skin. You're just beautiful. Thank you, my love. For someone who starts posting consistently, following your strategy, how soon should they generate income? I've seen people who went crazy and really listened to what I said and they started making money within 30 days. I've seen people who've been doing it for 5 years. They just don't get it. So I don't want to tell you a time frame because I don't believe you should even live up to those expectations. Y'all want to know a little weird thing about me? I don't check my income on social media. So for example, Facebook pays you between like the 20, they pay early this month. They paid the 20th, but it's usually the 23rd. I don't check my income till the 22nd of each month because what's going to change? So like if I check my income and it's not what I want, I'm not going to stop. One thing about me, I don't know if it's cuz I'm from Brooklyn, I don't know if it's cuz my mama was a drug dealer, or I don't know if it's cuz my environment. I'm a hustler. Like I'm not going to stop. I'm going to get to the money. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I don't care if I get 1 view, I don't care if I get 1 billion views. I'm going to keep posting. I'm going to keep doing. I'm going to keep, nothing will stop me. Like I won't stop. So I think that's why like I don't get caught up in time frames and how long and how fast, because it don't matter how long it take. I'm going to get it. Like, I'm going to get it regardless. So that don't really matter to me. The next class is, thank you, baby. Let me see what y'all saying on YouTube besides cursing me out. You pretty? Thank you, beautiful. Jesus Christ loves you. Please accept Jesus. Are you telling me that because I said I was gay? Because I eat coochie? Because you're going to hell too. October 5th. Let me see if I got rid. I know that's right, sister. Take care of them plans first. Okay? It's in your blood. To see you here is outstanding. Thank you. Oh, some of y'all been with me from the beginning, man. Oh God. Some of y'all been with me from the very beginning. It makes me want to cry for real because it's like y'all really, really, really seen. Hold on, y'all. Y'all really, really see me from the jump. Like like the slums. Like I'm not from cute Brooklyn. I'm not from that part of Brooklyn. I'm not from Bedford Stuyvesant. Cause it's not Bed Stuy no more. It's Bedford Stuyvesant. I ain't never seen so many white people walking their dogs a day in my life. That's Bedford Stuyvesant. I'm from East New York. Yeah, we're still not gentrified. I'm talking about East New York with a methadone clinic. I'm talking about East New York that's surrounded by nothing but projects. I'm talking about you try to walk down Pennsylvania. Do you know? Remember, if y'all been following me for a minute, how I used to come on YouTube and cry? I mean, literally cry because I had to take my kids to school and we walked out the building. All the crack smoke was blowing in our face, and they all everybody was leaned over, and the kids is like, "Mommy, why is everybody so sleepy?" And I'm like, "Fuck, I can't tell them that these are dope heads everywhere." Like I used to walk down the block and I used to pray, bro. Like, and this ain't a long time ago. I've only been here for 12 months. I've only been here for 12 months. So I used to walk down a block and I really used to walk with tears in my eyes. And I was like, I don't know what to do. But I used to just ask for guidance. Like, God, I don't know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, but I want out. Like, I'm ready. I want out. And sometimes I knew that I was staying because it was the crazy that I knew. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but you ever been in a situation that's crazy and you low key know it's crazy, but it's the crazy that you're used to? Like, I legit know every crackhead. Like I know every crackhead. Like I know who, what, when, where, why, how. Like it was the chaos and the crazy that I knew, but I also seen what it was doing to my children. I'm not gonna lie to you. My daughter ran away from home at 13 years old, not because she was from a bad home, but because of everything that was around her. It made it seem possible. Like when you got everybody else kids that ain't shit, and they coming to you saying, "Oh, your mom won't let you go spend the night at this boy house." Run away. Come on. They not going to school. They parents don't give a fuck what they doing. Everybody around you ain't nothing. So in your mind, you feel like I could do this too. Oh, look at everybody around me. They outside 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. They mother don't care. They 13 years old too. They got 5 boyfriends and they mother don't even care. But why my mother saying I can't do that? Why my mother saying that this is not acceptable? Why my mother? Why? So now in her mind, she like, oh no, I'm gonna run away because I have community. When you have community, that don't sleep on it. You may think the people around you like, nah, I see same thing with me. Everybody around me was on, not that it's nothing wrong with it. Everybody was on welfare, they was on food stamps. I knew how to write a letter to get out of this. I knew how to everybody around me, that was my circle. So I felt content in that circle. Nobody told me about passive income. Nobody told me about how to have assets and how to own a home and how to do this. Nah, but they knew how to tell me how to write that letter to get out the back to work program. And everybody in my surroundings, this was just the norm. What people told me was, you don't want to get a job that pay good money. You crazy? They gonna cut you off food stamps, and when they cut you off food stamps, you gonna be assed out. You don't want to pick up some extra a job. If you get a job, Section 8 gonna raise your rent. They go by income base. Come on now, we paying $130 in rent. Why you gonna go get a job for? Don't get no job. But that was everybody's mentality around me. So in my mind, I'm thinking I'm living life. Like we all chilling. Like everybody, like, hey girl, when them stamps hitting. Like this is life. Until I realized, Jasmine, you have to break away from this. My biggest fear was losing my food stamp case because I was like, bitch, how am I buy food? Like I knew every month on the second these stamps was gonna be deposited on my card. That's what I thought. That's the worst mindset to have. Cause one day your ass gonna wake up and them food stamps gonna be all you got and it ain't gonna be on your card. And you could call HRA, you could go. You ever tried to call HRA? Call them on the phone. You will be on the phone from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. waiting for somebody to pick up that phone. And I realized that this was just something they wanted to control you. Like, you ever tried to sit in the HRA office and the workers talking to you like you scum? like you nobody. They treating you like you a piece of shit. And then y'all asking for the same documents I gave you 6 months ago. Bitch, I'm still broke. The same broke I was 6 months ago, I'm the same broke right now. Imagine people telling you you can't make more money. You can't better yourself because if you do, the little bit of help I give you, I'm taking it away from you. The little bit of help, I'm taking it away from you. Nah, I'm good. Like, but nobody around me would tell me that. You food stamps is a stepping stool. It's something you could be on, but don't let them people control you. Like it's not. You're not gonna tell me what type of money I can't make. Please take that shit. And then they don't even give you enough to make it through the month. Take it. And then I can't even get a hot ass meal. I can't get. I can't even get a hot meal. No, 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 no. Right. That they really design it that way. Even people get it misconstrued. Like people who they think, oh, you live in the projects, you just know. NYCHA is income based. Yes, hell yeah. I know everybody in my life that living in NYCHA and they rent $2. You know why? Because they won't get a job. Because they don't want their rent to go higher. They're also struggling like a fuck. But I know people that work for MTA. I know people who are police officers. I know people who got real government state ass jobs and they're paying 1800, 2000, $3,000 in rent in the projects. So don't sleep on it. Like, listen, um, you can't get candy on Snap in Texas. No way. Is that a law? Is that really a law? Once Texas said you can't have abortions, I knew it wasn't for me. Because one thing about me, you give me the baby, I give it back. We be playing back seats out this motherfucker. I don't, you, baby. I live in NYCHA and this income pays my rent is 2,700. That part. That part. That was the same thing that listen, same thing with me. My place was income based. And so I had to make that conscious decision. Yeah, I pay $3,700 in rent right now. But was I gonna pay $3,700 in rent for pissing in elevators? I gotta go. But here's the good thing about NYCHA. So this is the only thing, I will be honest, this is the only piece of security. If you lose your job, your rent go back down to $0. When you leaving, like right now with my landlord, if I tell my landlord I can't give her rent, guess what? I gotta get the hell out. That's it. Ain't no go down to the management office and the management they adjust my rent. Now I'm because I don't have a job. No, 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 no. I'm asked out of luck. I'm not, but I cannot go back. Very true. Aw, look at you, stink a butt. Michelle, you must be new here. I don't really care about what people feel about me. Don't make me laugh too hard. It's that time of the month. And you know when you have that good laugh, all hell break loose. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. What made you become a content creator? I like that question. You want me to be very, very honest? I didn't know that content creation was a thing. Well, it was never a thing until after COVID, that whole spiel. But what made me ever pick up a camera, I've been love social media like since MySpace. In 2018 was the worst space I was ever in my entire life. When I say I was in a situation and it don't get no worse than this. Like it don't get no nothing worse could have happened. So I just started picking up my camera and I was doing what other people was doing. Like I seen them doing like cleaning vlogs, cooking vlogs. Nobody was really talking about the money part, like how to get the money. But they was saying like, oh, I stay home with my kids and I make money off YouTube because that was the only place that was paying at the time. So they was like, YouTube paid me all this money to stay home with my kids by just recording videos. So I'm like, fuck it. Like I'm at a space in life where what else can I do? I don't have a job. I'm not making no money. I'm life is life, and I'm depressed, I'm going through it, like life is life, and I got these 4 kids, I just had a baby, and then I'm looking at people, I'm like, all they doing is getting up here like cleaning their house, yap yap yapping. And then I'm like, damn, my house is not aesthetically pleasing. I live in the hood. I got crackheads everywhere. I'm in this little ass place with all these kids. Like, my life is horrible. When I say horrible, I was mad stressed out. Like, I was going through so much. My content wasn't like other people's content. So I'm like, damn, I see people doing Target hauls. I don't got no money. I'm food shopping at Dollar Tree. And something in my head was just like, bro, it don't get no worse than the situation you in. Make content like them, but living your truth. They shopping at Target, shop at Dollar Tree. They living in a house, talk about you living in the hood. They out here talk about they fancy trips and all this money that's making. Do food stamp grocery hauls. While people was going to BJ's, I'm doing food stamp grocery hauls. I was just doing the same thing everybody else was doing. I was just doing it in my truth, and people started to gravitate towards me because it was like, damn, we don't see people living this life on social media. And they used to talk, girl. You see how right now you get on the internet and you see people like, I got 7 kids and I'm poor and blah, 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 blah. Oh, that was not a thing when I started content creation. Nobody was talking about stuff like that. That was not a thing. I was on this internet popping it, living in my truth, not caring. Like, I done went through the worst of the worst moments on the internet. And people just, they judge me for it. Hell yeah, because it was taboo. It wasn't what people who was in worse situations than me was judging me for it, because it was just like, but then I got my first check. Then I got my second check. Then I got my third check. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And then the money just, I went from like, honestly, like $10,000 extra a month to 15 to 20 to 30 to 40. Then it started just getting crazy, 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 crazy. And I was like, it's only up. So I'm not never stopping. Uh You said off topic, what was the info for getting an iPhone with a small business? Call up your telephone company, Boost Mobile, T-Mobile, AT&T, whatever phone company you got. Say, hey, I own a small business. Do you own a small business? Bitch, you know how to lie. And then, but get a free EIN off the IRS website in case they ask you for it. By law, they have to give you this discounted phone. Just choose an iPhone. And bam, you got an iPhone. Like, this is my phone. I pay $5 a month for this phone. And this is my content phone. I only use it to shoot content. I don't talk. I don't text. This is what every piece of content you see from me comes from this phone. I live in DC. I'm new here and I love you already. I love you more, Pippi. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm not neglecting you. You have a beautiful soul. Thank you, my love. Thank you for what you do. Thank you, Ryan. I love you from the first video I saw you on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate you. I just followed one of your videos. Oh yeah, of course. Family gonna be the first ones to call you. You know when somebody hating on you, because they'll be like, oh, I see you posting your little videos. Yeah, as soon as somebody add little in front of something, you already know what time they on. I see you doing your little thing. I see you got your little hair that you be doing. I see you be doing them little wigs. I see you trying to do them little nails. Soon as somebody put little in front of anything you got going on, just already know where they stand with you. My first check was only $1,000. That $1,000 in the moment, in the position that I was in, was $1,000,000 for me. Now people are here poor with 12 kids making content. That part. Where did you buy your rug in the living room? The fluffy one? That one is from Amazon. All right, YouTube, I don't know what happened. Okay. You and Peaches, as messy as she is, have a natural gift of hustle and share. It's just a blessing. I've never spoke to Peaches personally. I don't know. I know just as much about her as y'all know about her. I don't know. I just see her here and there on social media. I love her hustle. I'm trying to find good things. I think we have two different personalities. I would never want to hang out with her. only because we have two very different I don't think we would get along. I don't think we could be in the same place at the same time. Like, hey, friend, I don't think we could be friends. That's we would. She's very outspoken, and I really can't, I'm not outspoken in that way. Like, I feel like she'll tell somebody you look ugly today, whereas me, I don't look at people and think they're ugly. If I see somebody that's all messed up for the day, the first thought of my mind is like, damn, you probably going through something rough. Like, let's talk about it. What you going through? I think we have two different, very strong, different personalities, but it looks like she's a great mom. From social media, it looks like she's an amazing mom. And again, you could be whatever you want to be on social media. Even when it comes to me, I try to be as raw and as transparent with y'all as possible. But at the end of the day, y'all only know me through this screen. So you take it for face value, and that's it. And I'm setting the same. Even though I know who I am and I know I give y'all my full truth, I'm not making me no different. I'm going to stand firm because I'm no different than everybody else. But I will tell you the truth. You could be whoever the fuck you want to be on this internet, and I learned that the hard way. I've been with content creators. I've been in a circle, and I actually did something where I stayed with them for the whole weekend. Sorry, it was a whole weekend. This shit like high school. They clicky, they weird, heavy on weird, they weird, heavy on weird. They is I mean, I was in that room with the biggest content creators, and I was my flabber was gasted. These people are not what they make themselves to be on the internet. They real life mean girls. They real life liars. Like, I was so turned off. I don't want no content creation friends. I don't want them. I've been watching you since way back when we was all on Instagram. You started making content. Oh, you a real one. Wait, what phone do you have? I have a 13. No, I'm lying. I have a 14. That's what I be doing my content on. Um, so do you use two separate phones? I have two phones, one that I talk on and one that I shoot content on. The only reason why I do that because it keeps me accountable. So as in you would think, let me go buy a camera, I bought an iPhone instead. One thing about me, I'm not gonna be paying for something I don't use, and it's real easy to get caught up in doing nothing. So you will tell yourself, I'm going to buy a tripod, I'm going to get a ring light, and I'm really gonna be a content creator. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're just hyping yourself up because you don't just get what you use what you got, and then when you start making progress with that, then invest money into other things. My daughter was 6 months when I found you. She's two now. That's my niece at this point. Period. It do get messy. Um, should I stick to short form content on YouTube? Absolutely. Because long form content is for bigger creators. If you start off with long form content, you're going to be depleted. You're going to feel drained. You're going to want to give up. You creating this long content, you edit it, you find a thumbnail, you find a title, and then you're going to be like, nobody's watching it because that's not how YouTube works. Um, how many times a day should you post? Starting off, remember quality is always going to trump quantity. I know people who post 80 times a day and their content just suck, so it don't get nowhere. You gotta do absolutely 100% know right with no way around it. Need an iPhone. Y'all love. Oh, I just seen you. I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you real bad. You Fessa. Correct me in the comment section. I'll see you on the 5th. Remember, when you purchase your class, you automatically enter into the giveaway. Well, you either get to spend the day with me. I hope you choose that, or I'll give you $1,000. Let me. I'm gonna read y'all names when you purchase it. Don't do me. You know I'm dyslexic, girly pop. So them names, I'ma slaughter them. Um, back to the iPhone. I love an Android. I'm an Android girly. I love me a good Android. The non-geeky way for me to put it. Androids have, all right, let me tell you the geeky way. Androids have a lot of operating system. They have like Samsung, Google Pixel, blah 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 blah, a whole bunch of, so they have different operating system. Whereas iPhone, we only have one. It's called iOS. So every app said, basically iPhone owned social media. They went up and they bullied them. They said, listen, make your apps for me, right? Because I only got one operating system. We're gonna be in business together. This is just we're gonna be in business together. Just make it for me. But here's the thing I need you to do. Every time somebody uploads something from an Android, make it look like security footage. Oh, one more thing. When they use the emojis, make the emojis look all distorted and weird. Oh, another thing. When they upload on TikTok, make sure you make the TikTok video look a little weird, like it's off beat. Oh. And make sure you kind of like pixelize all their content so their content look weird too. So there's really no way around it. You need an iPhone. They did that on purpose, girl. Um, you gonna be a content creator? You sure are. You gonna be better than me too. I love when people are better than me. It makes me happy. I've been posting so much on TikTok, but it's not going nowhere. I feel burnt out. Kina, did you take class? Because if you was in class, I gave you that blueprint. And remember what I told you. Be honest with yourself. Are you following the blueprint? Not just a little bit, not just one or two steps. Like, are you doing everything that I told you to do? I'm new to selling my digital course on Instagram, but I was thinking on adding my reels. What do you think? I hear people saying it sells more on Instagram. I think every platform. Of course, add it on YouTube Shorts. Just don't stick to one platform. I'm one of the content. Here we go. I'm trying to say it. Bernadette. Did I say it right? Bernadette. I'll see you soon, boo. She just got her class. One thing about me, I make money everywhere because I'll post the same video on every platform. So whereas people go crazy when it's like, oh, you know what? They're about to take TikTok away. I'm about to lose my income. I don't really care. They can have it. They can absolutely have it. Um, um, Sophie, I would love to tell you to take your number back, but I don't think you can take it back. Uh, I don't ever judge anyone because it's hard. Social media is new for a lot of people. So I wouldn't pick up the phone and just call anyone. I'm not gonna lie to you, Sophie. I don't even answer the phone for my relatives. And it's because I don't know how to get off the phone. That's why I don't answer my phone. You know how normal people can say, hey, I'm gonna call you back later, right? Later. I don't know how to do that. Because if you're talking, I'm going to let you talk for hours and I could have something really important to do. And then my anxiety gets triggered and then I just start losing it. So I'm just like, oh shit, I called you back. One of the fucking kids is on fire and the goddamn dog is baking chicken. I'll be back. And then it's like, oh, Jasmine, that didn't even make sense. Why would you tell them people that? You could have just said, I'll call you back. So I literally will watch you call my phone and then I will text you and say, hey, is everything okay? Because I can't be on the phone. I can't I can't do it. It's too much. It's too much pressure. It's too much pressure for me. I really can't do it. Have you tried Pixie Mills? I haven't. I've seen the controversy. We had a quick conversation through DMs, but the plates look big. They look huge. And I know I'm a big bag, but I'm a big bag because like I eat 40 bags of chips throughout the day, not because I want a big ass plate of yams. Also, I love that somebody brought up that comment. Fun fact, do y'all know I don't eat for free? This is the power of social media. I don't eat for free. Like, so when y'all see me do any review, 9 times out of 10 times out of 10, I got paid to be there. Like, that's the power of social media. Like, imagine waking up and you opening up your DMs and all these restaurants is in your DMs like, hey, can you come review our food? Usually how it works is they'll say, hey, you come review it. We'll give you two comp meals. So basically, you and a guest, you review it and they'll ask you your price. Me personally, depending on what you're asking me for, like if you're asking me for, hey, one TikTok video, one YouTube video, one Facebook video, Deandra, don't chew me up, baby. I'll see you soon. I see you just got your class. I'll charge you maybe 5K. That's being cute. That's being nice. That's being friendly. It depends on, a lot of factors. I factor in if you're a small business. Keisha just got her class. I factor in if you're a small business. I factor in a lot. So it depends. It depends. It depends. It depends. It depends. But yeah, I get paid to eat. That's probably why my back is so gigantic. Jazzy, I really appreciate your honesty. Being dyslexic comes with challenges, and you're doing great. Thank you. You know, for Marsha got her class for a very long time. My whole entire life, people call me stupid. They call me dumb. They say I'm slow. They call me old. And guess what? I've heard this from family members. You know how when you around people or growing up, and in black households, they never understood you had a disability. You ain't never have a disability. You just go get your ass whooped. You can't read the goddamn word. Like, nigga. Nobody never stopped to think, oh, maybe her B's and her D's, she's seeing it as the same letter. No, you want to whoop my ass. Damn. Maybe I got a touch of the tits. You try to beat it out of me. So I've never allowed my disability to affect me. First of all, I'm honest with myself. So I know that I have trouble reading certain words a certain way because I see my B's and my D's the same way. So what I'll do is I'll take time. I'll highlight everything on my iPhone and have it read it back to me. Also, oh, I'm on my iPad. I want to show y'all. I play this game every day. Like it's called Elevate, and it's like a wordplay game. So every day I watch spelling bees on the TV. Although I know it's a challenging thing for me, I purposely put myself through the challenge. I know it sounds weird. I don't run away from my disability. So I don't have autocorrect on my phone because I don't want you to correct my words. I want to learn that, Jasmine, you're looking at it wrong. You're missing letters. You're pronouncing it wrong. The B's and the D's are incorrectly. I've accepted my disability, but I'm not allowing it to control me. And I also want to be better. So I challenge myself. I challenge myself every single day. Every single day I get up and challenge myself. So I'm very comfortable now telling people, listen, I'm dyslexic. I also have bad anxiety. I think the first person who saw how bad my Tiara just got her class. The first person who saw how bad my anxiety was Kaisha, and I'm so happy that she didn't make it an embarrassing moment for me because it's bad. Badder than people think. And I will never ever forget this moment, and I love her so bad for it. And it actually hurt her feelings when she seen it. We're like, this may sound stupid to you, but y'all don't know how bad this sent me through the fucking loop. So we at the window, and I don't know, I guess I wasn't paying attention. We was at McDonald's, and it was like time to pay. And I couldn't get the card out of the back of my phone. So I'm like, I'm shaking, and I'm starting to shake it. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm having a full-blown meltdown. And she like, no, you breathe. You breathe. Look at you. She like, babe, stop. You're shaking. Look at you. You shaking. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm trying to get the card out, and I'm so sorry. She's like, stop apologizing. Take a breath. It is okay, because in my mind just went haywire. I'm holding everybody up from the line. I can't find my card. Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Like, my mind goes in this haywire mode, and I'm just like, it just stomps on me at once, and it's like I'm fucking short wiring or something. And she was just like, bro, you have horrible anxiety. Like, it's so bad. And I'm like, I know. So on top of me being dyslexic, I got horrible ass anxiety. I got ADD. A bitch can't focus on one thing to save her life. To save my life. You hear me? Like, I will say I'm doing this, I'll start it, and the next thing you know, I don't know what happened. I moved on to the next thing. I will walk in the kitchen, start cooking, then remember that I left the laundry on the bed, so I'll come fold the laundry to get in the room and realize that something needs to be cleaned off, and then I forgot to do the laundry, and then the stove is still going. Like, the way my brain is like hopping, 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 hopping. It never fucking stops. It doesn't stop. But guess what I learned? That's my superpower. It's my superpower. So I remember this lady saying, she takes medication. And she said when she started taking the medication, her brain was still. And she noticed that she can focus on one thing, but she don't feel as good as she used to feel. I feel like I don't want to take medication because I don't want to lose my superpower. Because I'm all over the place, I've been able to be a content creator for almost 7 years. Because I'm all over the place, there was a time where I couldn't afford to do laundry at the laundromat because I only had $10 to my name. Now I make over $100,000 a month. My superpowers is what makes me who I am. I'm not like everybody else. I am a little Nero spicy. However you want to call it. You could see me as fucked up, slow, whatever you want to call me. My superpowers is it makes me exactly who I am. So it's okay. It's okay to be different. And trust me, I'm the girl who got teased because they thought I couldn't read. But yet I'm signing 20, 30K contracts a month. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't care how much the B and the D look the same. I don't care if I gotta take 30 minutes to sit there to read one sentence. It's gonna get read and I'm gonna get paid. So that's the part that matters to me. I feel like my brain does the same for me personally. I have struggled focusing on one task at a time for too long. And exactly, like I can't even sit in a normal classroom setting. I've been in special ed since I don't even they don't even call it special ed no more. My listen. I meet a nigga in a minute. You about to get this slow pussy. You about to get retarded pussy. Cause baby, you about to get that special education pussy. This that IEP pussy. Because listen, do you have lawyers go over your contracts before you send them? Oh yeah, my lawyer. I pay $20 a month for my lawyer. Her first name Chat. Her last name GPT. Um, so that's my girl. $20 a month. I take that whole contract, I put it up in chat. I say, highlight the things that protect me as the creator. Highlight any concerns you see in this. And my girl get me right each and every time. Each and every time. And I love that you say that as well. Me being a mom and me having so many disabilities, it helps me connect with my children on a different level. So, although like my children are homeschooled right now, they're on their schooling. Although I'm blessed enough to pay somebody to teach them, I teach them financial literacy. So I'm also learning as I'm teaching them. So there are times when like we're going over a word and I may not understand it and they may not understand it and I'll tell them the truth like, "Oh, mommy don't know this word, but let's figure it out together." So we're like diving deep into the word until we both have an understanding and we just learned it together. So, but I'm really good at making money. So I teach my kids about financial literacy. And the only reason why I feel like I'm qualified because baby, I've been piss poor, dirt, broke, nothing to my name, and I made shit shake. Feel me? And now I'm not rich, but I live very comfortable. I live very my rent is on auto pay, my bills are all auto pay. There's nothing that my heart doesn't desire that I don't have the means to get up and go get. I help and I love on people around me, everybody around me that I love deeply and that I know have a great heart. They're good. I'm able to provide for my family. I look at my lady in the face every day and I tell her to quit her job. She has an amazing job, but I wouldn't mind if she quit because I know for a fact I can take care of this family 10 toes down by myself. Money does not make the world go round, but money definitely solves a whole bunch of fucking problems. And I don't care what nobody say. When I was broke, it was cute. It was cute. It was cute for me to say money don't and money didn't and money don't. I know I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong, but Chantrell, she just got her class. But money solves a lot of problems. You feel me? It does. It does. Um. Oh, you said no, it doesn't. You probably broke. That's probably why. No, I'm not being funny. And Kiana just got her class, and I'm the last one to call somebody broke. But I'm telling you, I had the same mentality. You're saying money doesn't solve a lot of problems because you're not making enough of it. Please take it with fucking love. Take it with love because I'm telling you, I'm qualified to speak upon it. I'm not no bitch that was just born with money and I always had a silver spoon and I could just tell you Veronica just got her class and I could tell you all these cute things. No, I'm the girl who has shit. And my nigga, I'm gonna be the first to tell you money solves a lot of problems. There's not a situation I've been in thus far that money has not been able to solve. It. And if you feel like a kid, you don't have enough of it to pay for it. Money solves problems and don't fix self-esteem. Absolutely wrong. Because anything about you, you can pay to get fixed. You see where we're going with this? You see where we're going with it? It does fix self-esteem. It absolutely does. It does. It does. Cause I bet you if I wouldn't took the money I got in my account and got this big ass stomach cut off, I wouldn't be complaining about being fat and I would feel a lot better about myself. It's just that I'm afraid to die a little bit. Like I don't wanna, I don't wanna die just because I got my stomach removed. You got enough attention from me. You don't have enough of it, so it's okay you wouldn't be able to understand. And when people don't understand, they get rude and they start cursing you out. And you know what I've learned? Guess what I learned with my little dyslexic self? I learned that the moment I start cursing people out when I don't understand, it's simply because I can't find the right vocabulary to express myself. So now I'm flustered because you chewing me the fuck up and I can't find the right words and now I feel like I sound stupid. So in return I get disrespectful. So when people eat me up now and they start cursing, I laugh because now I know I got you exactly what I want. You can't find no better words, so you only can result to ignorance. So calling me a fat ass bitch, I told you I was a fat ass bitch, so it's not a kiki, but that was the only words you can find. Now let me tell you how I would have flipped that. What I would have said was, Jazz, you know what? Maybe I don't got enough money. Teach me how to make it then. And then I would have gave you a whole rundown. You see how we really got to learn how to interact with people so we can get what we want and how we want it. It is sad, but you do need money for everything. You do. You really do. That part. Um oh girl, I'm that's what I tell y'all when as just got her class. So when I tell people when you have an insecurity, like a lot of people come to me and they're like, "Oh, I don't post content because I'm embarrassed about my teeth." Okay. Okay, call a spade a spade. When you start making content, call it out. I want you to say, you know what? I really wanted to be a content creator, but I'm so insecure about my teeth. But along this journey, I'm going to learn to build community and build confidence. There you go. That was your video. So whenever somebody come and say, ha, 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 your teeth, bitch, I said it first. I said it first. It's not a key when I say first. And then guess what? Next month, you're going to see that check, and that check you're going to take and you're going to go fix your teeth with it. You see how we going? Atron, you just got your class. I'll see you soon. When you get your class, you automatically into the giveaway. But you have to be present to win. So when I'm in a class and at the end we're gonna randomly pick a winner and I call your name, I'm gonna you could choose to come on. I don't want to put you in a spot, but I'm gonna call your name and you got to be present. Donna just got her class. What do you do when you have creators block or do you do whatever? You know what? I don't get creators block because I don't turn this into a job. Like it's more like a it's more like I don't know, like a lifestyle for me. So some people will wake up and say, "How do I create content today?" I don't do that. I wake up, I look around me and say, "What can I turn into content?" I'm not creating it. So that's why when people are like, "Jazzy, you should travel and make content." No. because there are days where I don't leave the house for 3 weeks at a time. There are days where I literally rot. I'm not gonna make travel content because I don't travel. The furthest I go is New York. Um, Brandy just got her class, and I'm the same way. I can't get my words out when I'm upset. The words come out wrong. You know what? When I get real mad, I just cry. I really cry. Like when I get to the point where I'm so angry, and so Taz just got her class. When I'm so upset, I just cry because it's like I worked so hard to become one with my mental. When I was younger, I was a very, very angry ass kid, bro. I was very angry. Like, I'm punching walls, punching glasses. Like, literally, this cut on my wrist, my mom was in a brownstone. You know how thick the entrance door is to a brownstone? I took my fist and I punched the whole brownstone out, and it cut me right there, and I was literally bleeding out. Like I could have died. And I've worked so hard to suppress my anger, not even suppress it, control it. Maylene, I see you got your class. To control my anger, that I don't like people who get me so upset. So it's just like I don't want nobody around me that's even going to take me back to my old self. So I'd rather cry. People be taking me there, bro, and I really be crying. I be like, bro, I'm so mad that you got me so angry. I'm not crying because I'm scared of you. I'm crying because, like, bro, I'm allowing you to get me so upset. Like, why? I should never allow somebody to have that much control over me. So I'll start crying. I'm working on expressing myself. I express anger very well, but not. It'll take time, Bella. I was the same exact way, but you know what? One, it's a lot with the people who you allow around you. So me, I'm not playing. Like right now, people think I'm hella dramatic, but I'm not. I don't play. I'm not playing with you. So Kaisha, like if I'm around her and we arguing, and she driving, I'll get out the car, and she like, bro, you're so dramatic, like. And I'm like, bro, because you don't know how far I've come. Like, I will smack the shit out you on this highway and we'll both be in a river. So I need to know who I am as a person. So instead, I get out the car. No, I don't care. I don't care where we at. I hop out the car and I'm leaving her door open. I hop right out the car. We was out the other day. We was out at an event. We started arguing. Stupid argument. I don't even know. It was the dumbest argument in the world because we don't get into big arguments. We get into small arguments. And I looked at her in front of everybody. I knew I was getting mad. And I looked at her, pulled my phone up, called my Uber, was out of there. Everybody looked, they like, where's she going? She in the Uber, she out of there. I'm out of here. I left, I went and I calmed down and I brought my dumb ass right back. Because I had to calm down. Because I know me. I don't care who's around me. I will bug out on you, bro. Like I don't care about all these people being around. So before I take it there and I'm not gonna allow you to get me there. I'm gonna walk away from you. You could be in my face. Bah, 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 bah. I'm gonna walk off, bro. I'm not. I got too much to lose. I got kids. I got daughters. My daughters is looking at me like I'm not. I'm not. You bugging. You bugging. Um. Did you go to junior high school 231? No, baby. I've been in special ed before special. I've been in special ed since like Head Start. I think I was like in special ed daycare. So I didn't get to go to none of the fun schools. I went to PS 309, and I went straight to sped ed after that. I was upstate, baby. I was in District 79. I was up there. I didn't get to do the fun stuff. Um, I want a class too. I'm just joining. How do I get access? Of course, beautiful. You can. My name is on the screen. You could click my name. It'll take you to my page, and the link will be right in my bio. 2 months ago, I put up my phone and did what you said and started recording and got monetized because of your words. That is so dope. I love that for you. I hope your bank account overflow in blessings. Listen, wherever you monetize that, the best advice I could give you is don't look at the numbers and just go crazy. Like don't look at how many people liking, how many people viewing, how many people following. Just literally now that you're monetized, you're hired. You got it. You're hired. It's just up to you to make the money. All you got to do now is just make it. That's it. Don't even look at it. Um, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna end YouTube. YouTube now.